Hello, Dr. Ptasnik here. So today we're going to be going over some very simple self-massage techniques that you can do any time of day, but really helpful to get connected, get grounded, and check in with how you're feeling. So first we're going to start with the technique of tapping and patting. So these are really good ways to help wake up the body, warm the body, bring the chi to the surface, and get rid of any stuck chi. So first, wake up your chi hands. You're going to rub your hands, warm them up. And we'll start with tapping on the head. So tapping right on the top of the head. Good. Waking up the scalp. You can go behind the head on that little ridge. This is called the jade pillow. Remembering to breathe through these practices. Come down the jaw. Good. Go over the sinuses. And you can tap behind the jaw. Down the back of the neck. And I like to take both hands and tap right over the middle of the spine. You can find where your cervical 7 spine vertebra kind of might stick out a little bit more. Energy gets blocked here easily, especially if we have neck tension or if our head's looking a little forward, if we're on our phone. So a good place to tap. And waking up the chest, clearing any congestion from the lungs. Good. And now you're going to take your hands like little finger beaks, and you're going to do one right under your collarbone and one on the bottom of your rib cage. So really good points for clearing the stagnation of the lungs and liver. Good, and flick it off. And now do the other side. Getting right under that collarbone might be a little tender, and the bottom of the rib cage. Good, and flick it off. And now lift one arm up, and you're going to tap right under your armpit. This is where your heart meridian starts, your heart channel. And then you're going to tap down your rib cage all the way down to the hip. And shake it off, and then other side. Really good for boosting your mood, soothing stress. Shake it off and take a moment and just notice how you feel. Good, and now we're going to move through our arms. So we're going to tap through the inside of the arms all the way to the palm, and now the outside. And up the neck, and we'll do that one more time, and up the neck, and go across. Good. This is the yin side and the yang side. Good. And notice how you feel. And next we're going to gently go through our digestive organs and our central organs. So first make OK signs with your fingers, and you're just going to gently tap up and down your kidneys and your low back, sending some healing energy to your kidneys. In the winter, we are in the kidney season. And and the kidneys like to stay warm. So we're soothing the kidneys, warming up the lower abdomen. So now just tap under your belly button, waking up our digestion, and do a big circle all the way around the belly. And if you're doing this at home and you notice there's anywhere that's a little bit more tender or tense, you could, spend more time there. And now just knocking on your groin, on your hips. This is really important where we have a lot of our important leg channels go through here, our lymphatic system. So good to clear any tension here. Good. And now we're going to tap down the outside of the legs and up the inside of the legs. And we'll do that one more time. I know you can't see me here, but we're just tapping up the outside and then up the inside. Shake it off. And notice how you feel. You might feel some more buzzing, tingling, energy moving through your body. And now we're just going to spend a little bit more time massaging a few key areas to help soothe any additional tension. So I like to start here with my temples. Just doing little circles around the temples. And then come down to the jaw. You can do one finger in front of the jaw and one behind the jaw or behind the ear. Finding any tight spots. Good. You can massage right next to your nose. This is really helpful for sinuses and immunity. And like you're soothing any stress, just wiping your forehead and flicking off any old tension, any old worries. Good. Now put one hand on the top of your head and one hand goes up and down the back of your neck. Just massaging your neck. Good. Flick it off. And other side. Massaging any tension. Just squeezing gently on the side of your spine, going up and down your neck. Good, and flick it off. And now you're going to take one hand and you're going to dig a little bit into those traps, those tops of your shoulders. A lot of us hold a lot of tension here. You might notice it's sore here. And then squeeze the trap, breathe in, and wipe it off. Good. And we'll do the other side. So again, exploring here on the top of your shoulder, notice if it's tight or tense. And breathe in, you can pinch the shoulder, pinch that trapezius muscle, and then flick it off. Good. And now we'll just go through the forearms. So you can squeeze down the forearms, the wrist. You could spend more time here at home massaging your hands, but if you're short on time, you can at least massage in between the web of your thumb and your first finger. And flick it off. And then do the other side, coming down the forearm. Squeezing the elbow where those tendon bundles attach, the wrist, and again here in the web between your first finger and your thumb, and flick it off. Good. And now we're just going to warm the back, warm the sacrum. Again, this area really likes to be warm, especially during the winter. Keeps our whole belly warm and our core warm. And now you're going to squeeze down the outside of one leg and come around the outside of your shin. Good. You can use your thumbs to squeeze down your calf, and then go to your foot. Get right beneath the bottom of your foot here and your arch. And then you can use your thumb to massage in between your first toe and your second toe. So these are all really important acupressure points. We won't get into the names of all of them, but if there's a spot that feels a little bit more tender, really good to spend a little bit of extra time there. Good, and then other side. Come down the hip, come down the IT band, and spend a little bit of time here on the outside of your shin bone, and squeeze down the calf to the bottom of your foot, and in between that first and second toe. Perfect. I also like to squeeze in between the toes. Feels good. Good. And notice now how you feel. Maybe you're a little bit more warm, the energy's flowing. And finally, we're just going to smooth out the energy field now. So these are just some gentle sweeping, really soothing movements you can do. If you don't have a lot of time, sometimes I just do these because they're really nice and relaxing. So first, again, warm your hands, your healing hands. And we're just going to go down the scalp, down the front of the neck, soothing the heart, cooling the heart. You're going to wrap around to the kidneys, rub the kidneys, and then go out the backs of the legs, up the inside of the legs, and circle in the stomach. And we'll do that 2 more times. So again, warm the hands. Gonna go down the scalp, down the front of your neck, soothing the heart, soothing the back, outside of the legs, up the inside of the legs, and circle in the belly. Good. And last time, gonna go down the scalp, down the front of the neck, cooling the heart, soothing the kidneys, and center in the belly. And keeping your hands here over your lower abdomen. Just take a moment, do a few more belly breaths here. Feeling nice and relaxed. And this is a good segue to go into your meditation practice or to lie down and take a nap. Or you could just bring this energy with you into the rest of your day. Thank you.